is Lucia and this is my allotment journey. If you are new to my channel, then please do stick around, come and say hi, maybe leave a comment or even subscribe. So since I was last down here, the weather has made a dramatic change. We have had rain this week and things aren't looking very happy. Yeah, so the mint looks like it's in trouble and it's on its way out. A couple of my tomato plants don't look happy. Some of them look amazing, but there's one in particular that's not looking great. But yeah, it's a big change from last weekend when I was here last. I have noticed today that my courgettes are suddenly forming really crazy, weird shapes. I just googled, as you do, Google, and Google are telling me it could be to do with the water, too much heat, but then to be fair, we have, haven't we? We've had that incredibly hot weather and then we've had absolute downpours here, so this could be the reason. So I'm a little bit gutted because obviously I did get that one courgette and I was so excited, and it seems that that could be my only courgette this year. But there we go, look, not looking too great. They all got weird kind of shapes going on, so I'm hoping that's not now affected the whole plant, because I'll be absolutely gutted if that's the case. Oh my goodness, I can't believe it. So something has been at my corn. I have no corn yet, but it's already been at my corn. Look at that, like why would you want to do that? There's nothing even there for you. It's like, that's ridiculous. Now from the looks of it, it's only the one, I hope. Let's just examine the rest of the corn. Yeah, pretty much it is just that one. I've also just noticed that something's been in this bed, and when I was here on Saturday I just chucked lots of carrot seeds in there to kind of replace the last lot. Yeah, so that's going to be interesting to see what happens. So that there is a sunflower which I did not actually sow myself, and it's doing it really, really, really well. So thank you, bird or critter or whoever popped that little seed in there. So it'd be interesting to see how much taller it grows. I have some chili plants that I sowed and then I lost the labels. They got knocked. In here that are kind of like ready to find a home eventually. I'm not going to do it today because the weather's not great, but they're doing really, really well. I'm really, really pleased with them actually. Along with a sweet potato plant that I haven't done. I'm not sure how to do that. I was going to pop it in like a grow bag and then see what happens. So I was trying to do a little bit of research on them, but so that was gifted to me along with a melon, which the moment the melon is doing really well in here, and I feel like I'm kind of like saving it by keeping it in here because well, the weather we're having, I think it would just absolutely perish out there. But this is my little mess, guys. This is my little mess, this little section here. So this is my little mess bit, which I'll move over, and then these are the pepper plants, the chili plants, sorry, that I have got going on, which are doing really well. So I sowed them from seed. I've got another pumpkin here, which I can't remember which one that is. I think that's I'm going to call it the Should I not put a thing in there? See, this is the problem. Everything got knocked. But I think that might be one of the little like tiger pumpkins that I did. See, I kept seeds. I went to a pumpkin farm last year with my nieces, and one in particular decided she wanted 7 pumpkins. So yeah, my brother wasn't impressed afterwards when he picked her up. So because yes, he had to carve them all. But obviously I asked them to save me the seeds, and from the seeds I was calling, I like when they give you the seeds and that, I called one the ghost pumpkin. That is what's doing amazing out there. So I call it the ghost pumpkin, but I believe it's the white pumpkin seeds. They're the 2 that I've got in with the corn, and they have gone absolutely crazy. So I'm really happy with them, because I'm hoping that this year the girls can come and get a pumpkin from me and not spend an absolute fortune at all of these pumpkin farms. This one here was taken from those little mini, I call them the little tiger ones with the little stripes, the orange and yellow stripes. I think so. And then there's another one that was a little like little, you know, the little mini jack-o'-lanterns. And that's on the other side in the lettuce bed, but that doesn't seem to be doing as well as the other 2. And actually no, there is another, because I shoved another one in the other bed as well. I don't actually know what that is, so that will be interesting. But yeah, the white pumpkins in particular doing really well. I'm going to show you. There will be a day that I will improve my filming skills, but until then this is what you're getting from me. So here, these 2 here were the what I call the ghost pumpkins, and they have gone absolutely crazy. And then I had to find a home for this other pumpkin, which I cannot remember now for the life of me which one this is, but that's doing really well as well. So that's kind of like shoved in that corner. But the idea is I'm just going to let them come running over and just be wild and free. And then in here is that other one I was talking about, which it's growing, but it's not doing as, you know, well as the ones over there, but it is doing something. I don't know if I could stretch it, or maybe no, they'll be too big to go on the arch, won't they, because they're quite big, the white pumpkins. But maybe this one here I could maybe kind of trail it to go over the arch. I don't know, that's going to be a watch this space. But yeah, I don't know, the plot looks a little bit unloved today to me. I don't know, I think it's the weather. I've always noticed whenever I come down here and the weather's a little bit rubbish, it makes me feel a lot different about the plot itself. So I don't know if that's me or it's the actual plot. But then my Allisons, I think, need to come up. They are looking really sorry for themselves along in that planter and also in my pots over there. So I think what I might do, if I get a chance, is maybe might have to freshen up the flowers in the pots. Yeah, it might be time to just switch those up, I think. The other ones on here are doing absolutely amazing. They're meant to be for hanging baskets, and that's why I got them, because I wanted them to kind of grow down and hang down from the pots, and they are looking lovely. The idea was my sweet pea would grow up there, but anyone else struggling with their sweet pea, or is it just me? It's still kind of like fighting it. It did get attacked by slugs at the very beginning. I had a lot of slug damage, but if you can see, get rid of that bit of grass, don't want that there. It's there, it's growing, but I might have to put a little bit of support there, or a little flower on there, but it's not grown very high at all. So I personally would call that, oh sorry, excuse the noise, I would personally call that a bit of a failure. Harvest myself some of my pick and grow again lettuce, just to have with my dinner tonight. So I think I'll just have a little bit of salad and yeah, really excited actually. I don't know, it's like I'm gonna have this. Does anyone else get like that? Like when you actually manage to harvest something and you take it home and then you get to have it with your tea, it's like a massive achievement. I don't know, it makes me like excited to think I grew that, I popped that seed in that ground and it did its thing, and now I'm kind of reaping the benefits of it. I think my broad beans are pretty much on their way out now. I know there is some more on there growing, but I might just take the larger ones that I can off and just clear this bed up now and let the celery have some space to breathe and continue to grow. Now, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this bed now. I know my celery will grow amazingly, hopefully, because it did when I tested it out last year. These, I totally forgot that I actually put these in because they didn't do anything, but obviously they've been hidden under all those broad beans. They did, so 2 of them did actually germinate, so that's exciting to see if they continue to do what they're doing. But now I've got that bit of space in there, I'm like, what can I pop in there, guys? So we literally have 2 little, is it edamame? I can never pronounce them, beans, and 2 celery plants. So any recommendations to neutralise that space, please? It's like a random moment, but I'm not sure if I've actually said this before, but I think the best gift that I've ever been given for my allotment has to be my camping loo. Godsend. My Delilahs have done so well, considering at the start where they had all that slug damage, but they look absolutely beautiful now. They're doing really, really, really well, and that's gorgeous, that one, absolutely gorgeous. Obviously I've got my nasturtiums in there as well. I think I just put loads of seeds and plants in here at one point. I was just like, let's see what happens, but no, I'm absolutely loving them. They've done really well. Considering one didn't survive at all, so the one that really got attacked by slugs it was in that empty space that no longer exists. But no, the rest of them look absolutely stunning. rental, but it's pretty cool for free. Obviously until I can get myself a bench, because I would love a little bench on here, and I have seen one in like Home Sense for £200, but it's quite a lot, isn't it, for an allotment? But look at that, love it. Obviously the middle bit here is kind of like tearing, but I don't know, I think that should, at least if I'm careful, I should get a month or so out of that. I don't think it will ever beat my trellis, which was skipped as well, so that was a skip find, which I can't believe because it's absolutely amazing. Little freebies, like along with my arch, my dad got me that, so that's another freebie, and I'm hoping once that's complete again it will look really, really cool. The only thing I had to buy a shed, unfortunately. We looked and looked and looked, that in the end it was better just to buy one, so that's the one thing we did have to invest some money into. And yeah, so that's one thing, guys. An allotment isn't cheap, so yeah, you do have to throw some money at it bit by bit. The pallets, a few we've had to pay for, a few that my brother got for me, so I've done really well in like the odd little things. But the polytunnel itself was already here, so I inherited that, and the reason I inherited that, whoever was here before me, that is in that ground, that has been concreted into that ground, and I wasn't going to move it. But then when I discovered that poor like grapevine underneath all that rubble, and the fact that I could bring it back, that's not going to go. Look, just look at it, it's absolutely stunning. So, you know, so I've had a little bit of a tidy up. I've now kind of got a bit more space in some of my beds. I really do think those shallots are literally that close to having to come out, so I think the next time I come down here they're definitely coming out, which gives me another free bed. So it's basically, what can I pop in these beds now? You know, we are July, can I get anything in there? What's the best things to go in there? And see if I can get anything else before obviously autumn winter time, which would be really great. But no, thank you for watching, guys. Obviously I've not done a lot today. I'm really happy with my lettuce, so I'm going to go home, enjoy my lettuce with my dinner this evening. If you haven't subscribed, please do, I'd really, really appreciate it. But I look forward to seeing you guys next time.